We have
some big breaking news coming in. The government has planned to send External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar for the SCO summit in Pakistan. Remember, viewers, just a few days back, there was a lot of deliberations on who to send from the government to represent India at the SCO summit. But it seems like the decision has been made. India has decided to send S. Jaishankar to the SCO summit, which will be held in Pakistan. This is the big breaking news that we are currently tracking. In fact, India's last High Commissioner to Pakistan, Ajay Bisari, had also said, and I quote, India would only be repaying the favor that Pakistan had done by sending the then Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto to Goa when India hosted the SCO Foreign Ministers meeting in Goa 2023. Now, a year later, Jaishankar is all set to leave for the SCO summit. That's the big confirmation coming in. EAM Jaishankar will visit Pakistan for the SCO summit, which will be held very soon. So this is the breaking that we're tracking. It's a big statement by the Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson. Now they've confirmed that it will be S. Jaishankar who will be representing India at the SCO summit in Pakistan. This has confirmed that Jaishankar will be embarking for Pakistan to attend the SCO summit. Remember, viewers, let's talk about what happened in the previous SCO summit. During the SCO meeting in Goa, Bhutto and Dr. S. Jaishankar exchanged greetings but did not hold any bilateral meeting, and the visit ended with both holding acrimonious press conferences criticizing each other. And now, a year later, it is S. Jaishankar's turn to go to Pakistan to attend the SCO summit. There was a lot of delay in announcing this decision. We have our senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, also joining us on the phone line. Abhishek, the central government has now finalized that S. Jaishankar will be going to Pakistan for the SCO summit. How do you see this visit?
Well, yes, so the announcement is coming today, but the decision obviously clear. Remember, SCO is a multilateral platform, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It is seen as obviously, it is motivated by China, seen as an organization which is now broad-basing itself. Originally began as Shanghai plus 5, essentially the Central Asian states of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan. Subsequently, of course, Russia joined in. Subsequently, of course, India and Pakistan joined in the year 2018. And now we are seeing it getting broad-based. It is the first time that Pakistan is hosting the SCO. We have earlier done it during the COVID year of 2022, I believe, and that's why there was no in-person summit. So there is, since it's a multilateral platform, Deepak, there is no harm in attending, even if it's in Pakistan, is the understanding. And we cannot be seen to be absenting ourselves from these kind of deliberations, and that's the reason why it's not a bilateral format talks. It's unlikely that there would be any bilateral talks. And irrespective, we have seen that External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar is capable of playing hardball and doing plain speaking. So if need be, if it happens, if an occasion so arises, he can do that in Pakistan also. But yes, announcement coming in that the External Affairs Minister would be visiting SCO, Foreign Affairs meeting in Islamabad, which is scheduled to take place in the last week of October.
Well, Abhishek, the last time the SCO meet was held back in Goa, Mr. Bhutto was sent from Pakistan, and it didn't go down well because of Pakistan's terror sponsor. But do you think the bilateral difference could also overshadow the SCO summit this time around?
Well, you see, at that time, it did not sort of overshadow, except for some media platforms here in India, because Bhutto chose to make that do that press conference. But that's typical of Pakistan's petty and petulant attention-seeking behavior. Remember, it goes back to the time of the Agra summit and the press conference that Parvez Musharraf did, because on the table they have nothing to offer. They have no constructive agenda to indulge in constructive dialogue. So they take the subterfuge of press conferences. That's what Bhutto had done in Goa. And so I don't think that's going to be an issue. As I said, India is very clear. This is no bilateral format talks. In fact, if even in multilateral platforms, wherever India can control or decide, for example, in the case of SARC, there was no SARC meeting that took place on the sidelines of the UNGA, even if other countries wanted, because we are very clear we don't want to engage with Pakistan or want to keep our engagement with Pakistan to the barest minimum. And also remember, there is a provocation that's really panning out with Pakistan hosting Zakir Naik, is India Prime Minister meeting Zakir Naik, despite knowing that he is a fugitive of law and demand and is sought by our agencies in various cases. So I think the bilateral format is ruled out completely. This is essentially a multilateral format meeting, and since it's an international grouping, India should be seen to be, India should have its say and be heard in these kind of platforms. That's why the External Affairs Minister is traveling.
Right, Abhishek, many thanks for joining me with those details. Well, the breaking news is that S. Jaishankar will be traveling to Pakistan to represent India at the SCO summit. All eyes will be on that crucial